This is why you should never ever get into a street fight. Now listen, if you're a person who gets into street fights often, I hope your mindset changes after this video because you do not want to get into them after I tell you why you should never get into them. Anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. First of all, listen, street fights isn't strictly punching or is it strictly kicking. I hope you know this, right? I hope you know in a street fight, all it takes is one guy to take a knife out on you and you're done. A knife or a gun. I'm in London, so it's always a knife. You will get hurt in a street fight, bro. Number one is you will get hurt badly if you are not careful. When I say you are not careful, I mean you must understand that street fights is not strictly punching or kicking. Somebody could take out a knife. Somebody could take out a gun. And what happens to you? You have no other option but to run. Yo, that low-key rhymed. Hold on, that low-key rhymed. I might become an artist. I've already got the name EK, so it kind of sounds kind of hard. That was kind of good, I can't lie. What do you lot think? I forgot what I said, fuck. Anyways, enough of this rapping shit. Listen, please avoid street fights because you are going to get hurt. There is no single rules in street fight. There's not even one single rule in a street fight. Somebody can be punching you and last second their friend might jump in with a gun or a knife and you are dead. You're 6 foot deep after that, bro. That's why I tell you, avoid them. It might not even be a gun or a knife. It could be a brick, a bottle. The amount of times I've seen guys get hit in the head with a glass bottle and get knocked out is insane. So what I'm trying to tell you is, you will get hurt badly because there is no rules in street fighting. So what else could you do to avoid this? Number one is avoid street fights at all costs. However, wait. I understand that sometimes you have no other option than to get into a fight. For example, if somebody comes up to you, they're trying to rob you and you have no option but to run and you can't run because maybe you're cornered. Obviously give out your phone and whatever, don't risk getting stabbed to death. But, here and there, somebody out there that's, got the confidence will throw a punch back to the person that's trying to rob them. I'm not saying do it, but what I'm trying to say is if you're in a situation where you can't get out of it and it's life over death and you can't run, throw a punch and get out. Attack as fast as you can, as hard as you can, and get out. But what I'm trying to tell you is, it's low-key unrealistic because it's very easy for you to get hurt. Now this leads on to number 2 of why you should avoid street fights in general. And this part is the most important part, bro. Please listen to this part. So now, number 2, which is the most important part. Bro, please remember this because this part was actually dangerous if you do not avoid this. Listen, if you get into a street fight and let's say you knock the person out, yeah, cool, you're gonna feel confident, you're gonna feel like you're the man. A guy comes up to you, you knock him out, the girls look at you, now the girls got a crush on you, you're all excited, but guess what? Do you really think that other guy's gonna let it slide? Do you really think the other guy is going to let it slide, bro? There's not a single chance in hell the guy is going to let it slide, especially after getting his ego hurt. That guy is going to come out, he's going to come after you. If he has to get a gun or a knife, he will. He's going to get his friends on you. And what's he going to do? He's going to most likely try and kill you. Somebody's ego is going to get hurt in a fight and it's not over once the fight is over. Once it's over, what happens is you become enemies with that person or they'll see you as their enemy. Why? It's because they want to get their get back on you. Which is why you should always avoid a fight in the first place because even if you do win it and knock the person out, get the craziest Mike Tyson knockout, the guy will still find you and hurt you later on. If it's not him, it'll be his friend. And the second time they come back for you is not going to be light. That guy's coming with a weapon. So please be careful, bro. Keep this in mind. When the fight is over in a street fight, it's not truly over. It's a new beginning. And lastly, man, coming to the end of the video, what benefit do you gain in getting into a street fight in the first place? Be honest with me. Be honest with me, bro. Is it that you feel confident after? Is it that you feel like you have an ego that you need to release because maybe you had bad things happen to you in the past and you want to hurt somebody? Which is cringy. You should never ever do that, bro. But I want to know, why do people look for street fights in the first place? And the thing is, most guys that look for street fights are the worst fighters I've ever seen in my life. Bro, do you know how many times I've looked at a street fight happen when I'm outside and I'm just there thinking, I wish that guy would have picked on me. But even if I could take that fight, I wouldn't, because it's a stupid thing to do. It's ego. You want to fight just to show off. Be honest with yourself, bro. That's why don't get into fights. It's stupid. You're probably going to get hurt. All it takes is one guy to hit you. Surprise attack from the back of your head and you're dead. Surprise attack in the back of your head and you're dead. Why am I getting good at rapping today? I said something earlier. I don't know what it was. Bro, I'm looking good at rapping. Anyways, man. Home boxing program in my bio. If you want to learn how to box at home with no equipment needed, go get the home boxing program down below. Anyways, man. Please stay safe, you lot, and don't get into street fights. I'm out.